Okay, so here we are for episode number 8. Loaded up trailer with the logs and that from the last episode. Now we need to head all the way to the Stanton Sawmill. So we'll head up around here. Might lower the speed right down to 20 through here. Take it nice and steady. Looks like they're all sitting in there pretty good at the moment. There's definitely a lot of weight in there, that's for sure. Now obviously this trailer's probably not designed for putting logs in, but you've got to use what you got, right? Make it a bit easier to do it this way. Probably could have brought a wood chipper machine and maybe even load these by hand. Those things that you can pick them up yourself. I'm not quite sure how that'll go. Now I'm hoping when we tip, we can just tip them straight in and able to jump in and throw them out like I did before, which obviously I didn't record. I just did it for a trial, a bit of fun. So now I'm hoping it works a lot better this time. If it doesn't, I guess we'll just have to get our hands dirty again, jump in and get it done. So we're still on day 2. Obviously got the speed to real time. Usually the only time I fast forward or speed up is when it starts to get a bit dark and all the fields have been cultivated and sowed and ready to just start growing. They don't be running any faster than real time when we're cultivating, sowing, that sort of thing. Try and get all that harvesting done early, cultivated and sowed on real time. So that way we can have a harvest every day instead of having to rush through and skip 2 or 3 days before we get to harvest. So heading west towards the Stanton Sawmill, past another railway station. There's a few around in the town actually. Now I haven't even gone for a drive around the whole map as yet, so all this stuff I'm seeing now is pretty much new to me. The right agribusiness up the top, I haven't been to. Clean biogas plant, I haven't been to. McLean. Haven't been to Gold Coast Pacific Grain over in the east yet. I've been down to Mary's farm. Denton Bakery, been there. Haven't been to the spinnery. And Gomez Ridge Acres, haven't been there either. So places hopefully we'll could take things to and have a look at some stage. Alright, so here's the sawmill. Straight ahead down this dirt track as we drop off all your wood chips, sell them in there. Whoop. A bit too quick there. Might jump out quickly, pick them up. You've still got the water area like you did in Farm Sim 15. You just chuck your logs in the water and magically disappear and get cut up to wood chips or logs, or not logs, planks, but I wouldn't say any of this would be used for planks. Lucky to get anything out of it, so alright, I might just reduce the speed. So just a 10 in the yard. Little square over here, or rectangle, so where you just drop your logs straight down to the water, so you dump the water in there, dump the logs into the water. Pull up in this square, side tip to the left. We'll see the money roll in, hopefully. Oh, $131. It's not really working as well as I would have hoped. Get a bit of a rocket. Alright. Other one gone, $74. $270. $98. $148. I'm getting a bit more than I did the first time, that's for sure. I'll just throw it at myself. Oh, now the money's rolling in. Not a lot, obviously. If you could actually cut them up into bigger pieces and straighter pieces and stuff. Obviously you can't get it much straighter than this, but yeah, bigger pieces, you definitely get more money out of it. I'm saying if you cut the whole tree up to pieces like this, I would say you wouldn't get as much if you cut them into, say, 3 metre lengths, 4 metre lengths, whatever sort of length that you want, even 6 metre lengths if you can do it. I'm pretty sure that's the highest setting on the tree cutters that you can actually buy. So I jump back in, lower it back down, so it wasn't as painful as I thought it was going to be. Alright, so quick look at the map while we speed up. It's not really a shortcut, so we'll just have to head a long way back. Over there is, well, we bring the logs on the train, dump them off the train using that big overhead crane there into that rectangle, which would be interesting, which would also be go around this guy. A little bit frustrating as well, because knowing you've got to load the logs onto the truck, or the trailer, unload them back onto the train, drive the train around, unload them from the train back to the lumberyard. Very time consuming, considering you can just handle them twice. So cut them, lift them on the trailer, lift them off, sell them. So handling them 3 times to go through the train, but each to their own, I guess. If you want to make it a little bit more realistic, you can do it that way. I'd definitely like to give it a go and just see what it's like using those big overhead cranes there. Head back down towards the farm. Head back towards the railway depot there, where all the trains are. So you take your grain in there. I'm not sure how much grain you can actually store in there. I know you can store up to, well, I'm not sure how many types you can actually store, but I know on each train you can only store 3 different types to deliver. So I did that before. I had it over and put some wheat in one carriage, barley in another, canola in the third one. Took them all over and unloaded them. Now from memory, I think you can get 120,000 litres in the back of each carriage. So obviously that's a lot to be putting into the train. Now what we'll do is park this trailer over here somewhere. I don't know, I'm going to pick up the stump grinder. Always put on the front, but a bit more stable on the back, I think, so we'll pick this up. Considering I drive trucks in real life, they're terrible reversing skills. So we'll head over to this stump and line it up straight. Jump on the other side. Get back, lower it, turn it on, grind away. There you go, gone already. I'll make short work of that, that's for sure. Now we'll try it again. Yeah, you can actually, yeah, it can move left to right, so that's good. It doesn't matter where you put it, turn it on. Not quite in the middle. Move it over, lower it down. There you go, another one done. 2 down, 2 to go. Don't lift her up, turn it back off. Over to number 4. Lift it up, turn it on, drop the legs. There we go. Big glitch there, didn't want to cut it to start with. It does keep running when you jump out. Yeah. Make short work of it, that's for sure, so lift it back up. Pretty sure you can't actually go over with this and cut the logs again while they're on the ground. Pretty silly if you could, but alright, back up all the way down here, pick the trail up, we'll get it started on cutting these ones up again. Hopefully get it done in the one video. So 18 odd minutes left to go. Just check out my timer. So hopefully we can get this done in 18 minutes. Professional lumberjack and all now, so I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay, apparently. Another massive log here. Tree, I should say. Heaps of pieces in that one again. Might save the big one to last. Oh, we've got 5 trees this time instead of the 4. Alright, we'll head on over and start chopping him up. Come down a bit here. It's just a rough guide. Yeah, yeah. One thing I'd like to do is be able to use third person view. It'd be pretty cool watching him run around. Whoop. Be able to actually see your character running. It's probably a small minor detail, but something I definitely like is, actually I might jump in here and turn this off. It's just a waste of money. Is when you're actually in the tractors. Which one was it I cut? This one. Yep. When you're in the tractors, you can't actually see your body. So that's one thing I'd like to see change. Also, you have your hands on the steering wheel, be able to see your body. Not be able to do a full 360 with your neck when you're looking behind yourself. Only be able to look over your left shoulder, right shoulder. Small minor details, which I think would be a lot more interesting. Right, 1 tree down. 4 to go. Obviously using our trusty old steel chainsaw. There's 4 different brands of chainsaw. In 2017, where 2015 there's only 3 different brands. Now I'm pretty sure still McCulloch John C. I think you call it. Yeah, 3. I'm not quite sure what the other one is. If we get enough time, we might be able to have a look and see what they're called. So here we are. Tree number 2's going in. I think the helpers are actually finished the field. Or one of them could even be stuck because the other guy's in the way, which looks like he is. Hopefully we're not paying him to sit there, but no doubt we probably are. So get rid of this one first. On to tree number 3. God, that's the big one underneath it. So, whoop. Not sure if that's meant to happen or if that's just a glitch. So definitely, you hit the mouse button to pick it up, then you hit the mouse button again to drop it, but it's just dropping it randomly. I'm not flinging it or anything, so you press your left mouse button to pick it up, and then you can press your right mouse button to throw it. So if I stand here, you press the right mouse button, it sort of throws. Not very far, but it's a throw nonetheless. So chuck this one in. Didn't quite go in properly, but there we go. Could always move the trailer a bit closer, but still too heavy. Might move it closer after putting these 2 in. Especially considering we've got that massive log behind us there. Drop him in again. The last one for tree number 3. So now I'll sprint. See how that. Oh, no. Maybe because I moved the mouse when I was sprinting that you just chucked it on the ground. Oh, betcha that missed. Yep. Pick it up. Whoop. Not going very well at the moment, so pick it up. We'll throw it. Got it in that time. Alright, jump in. Beacon time. Start her up. Head on over. Park her right beside this long one. Shut it down. Beacon's off. Park brake on, obviously. Safety first. Cut up tree number 4. Ooh. Chuck him in. Now, I'm not sure if anybody else has had this idea. Sort of just got the idea from Farm Sim 15. I know there was a mod where you actually had like a log trailer, which is obviously a lot better than this. It would actually have a thing at the front of the trailer up here, which would, when you unload it, it would push the logs out the back instead of like side tipping. So I sort of got the idea from that to use a trailer. Obviously now that you can actually pick them up by hand, it makes it a lot easier. If I had to use a crane to pick these up, I'm pretty safe to say that I would have even bothered trying to turn this into a sugar beet or potato field. It's definitely just a pain. If we get to that stage, you'll see that I'm definitely no good at using cranes and that sort of thing. Even front end loaders, I'm pretty hopeless at, so I guess they say practice makes perfect, so I'm gonna have to get in and do it anyway. This will be the last tree. Try and get some more manageable sized pieces. We'll be able to dump off this load, grind the rest of the stumps down, and we'll be all set to be able to grind the stumps out. And plough the field. Get it set for cultivating. Oh, no, still too heavy. Jeez. Yeah, so you've got to plough it, cultivate it, put some potatoes or sugar beets in. I don't think it matters which one you use. Oh, either one. I'm sure that when we get pigs, the pigs will be happy. We'll be as happy as pigs in mud. There's a cut there actually, so cut in the middle again. Sort of wish they would break apart a bit more obvious where you've actually cut it. Whoop. Like you've got steel cut bits on and a hard hat that you can't see. Wouldn't want to damage this pretty face. Oh, what a catch. Oh, no. Throw her in. Something too heavy as well. They're also going to be manageable size pieces. Alright, chuck him in. Oh, nearly fell out. We have another full trailer. Jump up and have a look and see where else. Not really anywhere else we can put them. Maybe a couple more around the other side, but we'll see. I'm hoping these aren't too big. No, good. I'll see if I had a bit more time to muck around. I could probably stack them in a lot better. I don't think I've even cut that yet. Pick this bit up, run it around the other side. Knocked a few other ones out. Probably do with a bigger trailer. Whoop. That's lucky. Put that in there. I was about to pick that up then. Can't pick up a tree stump. Getting close to the end now. Obviously there's a lot more of the forestry than just using your own little chainsaw, cutting things down, but it's definitely the cheapest way to make a bit of money, a bit of coin. So we're not far off now. How big's this piece? Massive as well. So let's just cut it about here. Decent sized length, but yeah, that's good. We'll be able to pick it up. Hopefully stick it on top and not lose it. Oh, oh, no, gone. Oh. So as soon as you pick it up, you touch anything, it just drops completely, which is fine. Knock some more out. No, oh, we haven't, but we're definitely close to knocking some more out. Alright, let's see if we can get this at one go. Oh, I doubt it. Crouch down to cut. We can cut the end off. No, it didn't quite cut enough. Alright, nearly done. One more piece to load and then we'll be fine. Oof. It's only just sitting there. Try and... No, that'll do. Where's the last piece? Here it is. Pick it up. Run it around the other side. I'm not confident that these will even stay. Oh, there we have it. Another full trailer. This piece. Probably not going to be able to do much with it. Oh, there we go. I can just hope. Beacon's on, start her up, reduce the speed right down to 15 this time. Nice and steady around the turns. bump it up to 20. Now if we lose a couple of these big logs on top on the way, I might just, purpose of the video, just leave them behind. By the time we actually get to the lumber mill, the episode over anyway, I'd say, the sawmill. So off camera I'll just get rid of those stumps. Episode number 9. We'll come back and, I know I've already done ploughing, but I'm sort of thinking I want to show you guys everything. Don't want to be skipping too much. Come back and create that new field. See if we can get it to go without too much hassle. And also work out if you want to do potatoes or sugar beets, work out which one's cheaper. Obviously I'll probably have to lease the equipment. I'm not going to go buying a big harvester or anything, just a little sort of harvester that I can use to pick them up. Pump the speed up now to 40, we're on the safe road. And just try and get them in before day 2 finishes. And hopefully we can harvest at the end of day 3. Obviously day 3 will hopefully harvest the fields that we've already, at the moment now, we're cultivating and sowing. Through the night I'll keep an eye on if we need to actually fertilise again, which I'm sort of hoping we don't. There goes one. Might just do the right thing and get it off the road, even though we don't really have time. Throw it down there. Worry about that later. No one will even know it's there. Yeah, so we'll, come on what I'm saying now. Yeah, harvest those other 3 fields and get a sugar beets or potato field harvested as well. Obviously it's still my next main focus is to get the cows started. So we're going to have to obviously get some more grass for silage, get some hay bales, also we need to get some straw bales, more grass stored next to where we've got the straw stored. Yeah, get a livestock trailer, get some cows in there. There might not be 2 episodes or 15, 20, depending on how much money we can make. We've sort of got no loan at the moment, so I can take out a loan to get there faster, but would rather not. And also I realised that we didn't get the achievement of being in minus on day 1. So while it's not a bad thing, it's a shame to not get that achievement. So we'll have to get that done on another later date. Maybe when this series goes okay, I'll do a series in the other map that's there, which I haven't actually read anything about. So I'm not sure if it's a Russian map or a German map or whatever. What I'll do this time is sit right in the middle, unload one side, see what we can get out. I'll hit F1, stop unloading. But I might see if we can tip side right or tip the other way. Does it still got when we get out? Yeah, it does. Okay, so nothing. You watch. Move that one out of the way and we'll get a few. So I'm not sure how much money we had before we started. Obviously you guys can go back in the video and have a look. So we get a good couple of thousand hopefully out of this. That's a lot of time and effort for not a lot of reward, but obviously the bigger the pieces and obviously the straighter the pieces, which these are, the more money you're going to make. So jump on in here. Make short work with this time now. I've sort of got the hang of what's going on. Ooh, have to big log on the side there. Moved the whole trailer that time. Oh, still got it. So now I'm not sure. I might try and leave one piece. It'll work out. Maybe this big long log. If I can actually get this one up out of the way. No, it fell down. Never mind. Get out of there. It's stuck in the hole. Right, that's my alarm going off, so I'll turn that off. Get this last one out. Just stubborn. And there we have it. So cancel tipping. It'll be end of episode number 8. So I'll head back now and click on those other stumps off. I'll get the rest of the fields sorted, make sure they're finished ploughing, cultivating, that sort of thing, and head on to episode 10, which is obviously ploughing that new fielding. It'll probably take a good half an hour or so to get it done, maybe even more. We'll only need 2 metre wide plough, so alright, we'll leave it here. That's the end of episode 8, and hopefully you liked it. As I've said before in the past, leave any comments down at the bottom and things I could do better, things you'd like to see. And if you want to subscribe, like, as I said, this is my first ever Let's Play, if anything, especially with me recording my voice. So I'd like a bit of feedback. Obviously we're going to get trolls, people are going to abuse me for whatever reason, other people are going to like it, so if this game's your cup of tea and you like it, keep watching. If it's not your cup of tea and you don't like it, then go and watch something else. So we'll see you in episode number 9.